Hello, beautiful people. It is I, Vomilo Evergreen here. Now, my pronouns are he, him, but if you got something juicy to tell me or you root me on, girl is an exception. And welcome back to another episode of Tea with V. Alright, Vomizers, let's get right into it. You know what time it is. It is time for some hot chai topics. Alright, so let's get to it. Get your teas, get all of that fun stuff, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, I just want to send my thoughts and prayers and healing energy to the victims in Hurricane Ian, located in Florida. I'm sending all of my thoughts and prayers to you and loving and healing and energy. I know it's a difficult time, and the pictures are very, very, very sad, and people are losing their homes. Everything is flooded, and I'm sending all of my love and healing energy to y'all because I've never experienced a hurricane, and I know it is not fun, and it's very, 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 very sad. So again, all of my love, all to you. But in brighter news, did you hear about Rihanna doing the Super Bowl halftime? Yes, it is confirmed that Rihanna is doing the halftime show. First of all, I'm very, very excited. Comment below if you are excited as well. I love me some Rihanna Mew Mew. I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan, but I appreciate some good songs of hers. I mean, she's got countless hits that I cannot wait to see her perform. I haven't even heard her sing since Wow Wow Thoughts. Remember that song? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, thoughts. That was in 2018. So, but she hasn't released a solo album since 2016, which was a business minute ago. That was like, 7 years? No, 6 years? It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So, I don't know what she's going to perform. I don't even know what to expect from Rihanna because we haven't seen her perform in such a long time and heard her sing some new music in a very long time. Some people are saying that, she's using this opportunity to maybe promote her upcoming album, which we're all dying to hear. Obviously, she has her amazing Fenty beauty line and Savage Fenty, her lingerie line. So the girl is a businesswoman. She's like a billionaire now at this point. And you know me, I swear by her foundation. I haven't tried the House Labs foundation. I be hearing it's good. So I might have to do a cute little review on that. But that Fenty beauty foundation that I got on this skin, thine skin, swear by it. All in all, Rihanna, I'm super happy that you are doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Congratulations. And side note, it better be just you, okay? I don't want them to do what they did to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, where they doubled whammy the situation. No, I want you and you only, unless you want to bring whoever you want to. But Rihanna, I just want Rihanna to do the Super Bowl halftime show. We don't need two dynamic people. We need one person to give it their all and keep it pushing. So I don't know why people be thinking that was cute. But no, we want Rihanna and we want the whole package of Rihanna. So, Rock Nation, good choice. Rihanna, go kill it. And I don't know who's playing the Super Bowl, but it is what it is. Okay, so I don't know about you, and I feel bad by even mentioning this, but have y'all been watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix? Oh my God. Now listen, first of all, I'm sending all my thoughts and prayers to the victims who are, you know, getting re-traumatized by this whole experience. It's very sad and very unfortunate, and I'm wishing you nothing but ease and just, you know, reassurance and whatnot. But this is really, really good. Ooh, I know, I'm terrible. I'm so terrible because this was real life. People really died. This man really did these things. Well, not, you know, Evan Peters. But, this series is absolutely amazing. Incredibly filmed. The actors were incredible. The everything was so well done by telling this story, as effed up as it is and how traumatizing as it is and how disturbing it is. I burned through this in 3 business days, only for, you know, to tell you guys about it. But, you know, watch it if you choose to, and if you can't handle it, then you don't watch it. But I'm the type of person who likes to watch gore and horror, tasteful amount of gore, not Saw gore. That's just stupid gore, but, you know, tasteful amount. But this was done really tastefully because they don't show you everything. You kind of have to fill in the rest in your mind, which I think is the best approach for being a thriller and all of that. But Evan Peters deserves an Emmy for this because this was his performance was absolutely stunning and really amazing. And Niecy Nash, she was absolutely hysterical and amazing in this as well. I only say hysterical because she reminds me a lot of my mother. And I remember my mom was telling me about the Jeffrey Dahmer stories and all of that. Again, to each his own. Watch it if you choose to, and if you don't like gore and whatnot, then don't watch it. But all in all, I really recommend it. It's really, really good and really, really disturbing. And yeah, Evan, your performance was amazing. And again, please be mindful in this day and age. I mean, I don't think anything like this will happen in this day and age because it's not the 70s or the 90s. Technology is really, really advanced. And again, be mindful, especially people who are on these Grindr dating apps and all of that. Please be mindful of who you go on a date with. Make sure to pin drop your location because all in all, you don't need to be somebody's meal. And I mean that all seriousness, all right? So again, good series, be mindful, and Evan Peters, I hope you win that Emmy. So did you hear about Lizzo playing this 200-year-old flute that was owned by former President James Madison? Now, people are up in arms that, you know, she was twerking with the flute, but I don't know if people know this, that she's a classically trained flutist. I don't know if that's how you say a flutist. You know, she is about the flute life. Like, she actually knows what she's doing, and she's classically trained. And if she wasn't going to be this international pop star, she was going to be a flutist in a orchestra. So she really knows about her flutes. And I'm surprised that people are getting mad that she's twerking to this flute when James Madison owned a bunch of slaves. Sit with that. Yeah. It's not making any sense. Why are you mad at Lizzo when you should be mad at Homeboy for owning slaves and inheriting slaves and not letting them go because he didn't think that they were a part of society? Yeah, let that sit with you, boo boo. Yeah, let that sit. And the people who run like the flute collection in Washington D.C. They also said that Lizzo was allowed to play it on stage at her concert and whatnot, which was really, really amazing. So all in all, Lizzo, do you ignore the haters? I think it's pretty rad that, you know, 200 years later, a black woman is playing this flute, you know, for the first time in 200 years, especially, you know, to a man who used to own slaves. So shout out to Lizzo for breaking the generational curse and whatnot. You're about that, and I think it's pretty dope. As one does who loves to share some insight videos with you to have more further discussions, I would like to present you with my favorite segment, which is some TikTok tea, baby. So let's get to it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so this video is by a TikTok creator by the name of Ruth8747, and she talks about be mindful of who you choose to be with. Roll the clip.
Guys, please listen to me, okay? Please be so mindful and deliberate about the person that you decide to be with. It might take a year, it might take 2, it might take 3, it might take 4, it might take 2, so that's okay. Please be so deliberate. I went on dates left and right, but let me tell you something. Yesterday, having the worst day of my life. I went to school. I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's not the worst day. I'm feeling super overwhelmed. Went to work, feeling super overwhelmed. Also, I'm sick on top of that, so I've just felt super dizzy. I feel like I didn't understand anything that was happening. And I get to this man's house and he literally got me flowers. Guys, I'm gonna cry. He got me flowers. He made us food, guys, steak dinner. I'm being so for real. He made me steak dinner. And he's like, hey, like, I just hope you're okay and everything. And I just start bawling my eyes out. And he's like, babe, are you good? I'm like, no, I'm not good. And when I say that, I'm saying be so deliberate, because imagine, and I even thought about it, Brian can't make me less sick. He can't make work less annoying. He can't make school less overwhelming. But what he can do is listen to me and care for me. I want to be cared for. And that's what you should want to have. Because if it was him, I would do the same and I would love him that way. Because let me tell you something. When I say, imagine school and work are overwhelming, and imagine you get home and the person and the man you're with is giving you more of a headache than school and work. Got it. Sorry guys, I'm a stunning girl.
I absolutely agree with her. I think it's so important to really be mindful of who you choose to be with and who you choose to sleep with. And that goes for everybody. Gay, straight, bi, everybody under the sun. Be mindful of who you choose to be with and who you choose to sleep with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do the stakeout. You know, you got to really understand and ask those questions and all of that when it comes to dating. I think it's all about really trusting your intuition and trusting your gut. There are really amazing people out there who want to be with you. You just have to be, and I'm, taking my own advice. It took me a business minute, but you really have to get over the fear and the trauma that you are going to be alone. It's okay to want to have love, and it's okay to manifest love and being willing to accept that love. Be mindful of who you choose to be with, because you never know what the true intention of that other person is unless you ask questions and also trust them in a way. If someone shows you who they really are, you have to believe them to a certain degree. Or you could call up your homegirl and do a background check if you got the means for it. Trust me, I did. It's only about $15 to $50 a mask. It's never over $100. But hey, even if you get to that point as well, you're probably not meant to be with that person. You know what I mean? So, all in all, Ruth, I'm glad you found the love of your life and he treating you right and all of that good stuff. And yeah. Happy for you, boo. All right, so we're moving right along to a segment I like to call Ask V. Now, Ask V is where you submit your thoughts and your questions and concerns, and I give you my advice lovingly and willingly, and trying to help you out in your circumstances and all of that. So today's Ask V is by Molly. Hello, Molly. Hello, V. My name is Molly. Hi, Molly. And I'm 15 years old. Ooh, you's a young whippersnapper. I live in Vermont, and I have this huge crush on this girl in my class. I don't know if she's a part of the LGBTQ plus community, but she's super sweet, and whenever we are partnered together in class, we get along great. She seems a little bit flirty to me, but I don't know how to approach this to her. I really want to ask her out, but my fear of rejection is an all-time high. So what should I do? All right, Molly, this is what I would do. First of all, thank you so much for submitting your question. Love and appreciate you. Now, if you feel the vibes and she's flirting with you, she most likely is into you. Now, granted, to triple make sure, have one of your besties, tell your besties, hey, I have a crush on this person. I just want you to get the lay of the land because, I'm, fogged by their beauty and their vibe and whatnot. I just want to really make sure to get the lay of the land. Are they really part of the community, number one? And number two, am I in their oasis of interest? You know what I mean? So have one of your besties, get the lay of the land. And if your bestie's like, yo, I think they're into you, go for it. But if they're not into you, listen to your best friend. Your best friend is not trying to steal your crush, all right? Listen to them because they don't want to see you hurt. Listen to your bestie and keep it moving, all right? So thank you so much for sending your question. Love and appreciate you. Mwah. And if it goes well, give me a follow-up email. I would love to know. All right, so now we're moving into a new segment. Oh yes, we love a new segment. And this new segment is called Matcha Movie Reviews. So let's get to it. All right, so I got 2 reviews to talk about. The 2 movies that I went to go see was Don't Worry Darling, and the second movie I went to go see was Bros. Now, Don't Worry Darling, I would recommend it. It's a great film. It's a very psycho, sci-fi thriller. There's a crazy turn, which you don't expect at all, and not even I did not even expect it, but you know, a bitch is a little slow. But overall, I really thoroughly enjoyed the film. Homegirl, who is the main actress, but Florence Pugh is a fucking star, and she is a phenomenal actress. She was also great in Midsommar. If you haven't seen Midsommar, very, very gruesome, but I highly recommend it. Harry Styles was cute, was a moment, wasn't the best, but he carried what he could carry. Homegirl Florence right here, that bitch can act, okay? She's good. I recommend it. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I would rate this movie. I would give it 5 teacups. I would give it a good 5 teacups. Okay, so the second movie that I went to go see was Bros. Now, Bros, on the other hand, it was awful. Okay, and listen, I know this is the only, you know, big, this is the all LGBTQ film with an all LGBTQ cast, with all LGBTQ production, producers and all of that. And, you know, it was written by Billy Eichner, and I'm blanking on the other gentleman who was on SNL. He's Asian. Love him. He's also funny. But I don't know why, but this was awful. This was absolutely terrible. It was bad. It was so bad. And I really, you know, on account of my dyslexic having behind, I know things may go over my head, and I don't get a few things, but I really was like, am I missing something? Like, I know I'm not like a huge rom-com fan, but Fire Island was way better than this movie right here. And I'm being 1,000 with you right now. I don't mean to yuck your yum or whatnot. If you love this movie, to each his own. I ain't judging, but for me, I cannot get my $15 back. I cannot get my $15 back. I did not like this film whatsoever. And I saw that literally, what, 4 hours ago? Yeah, I can't with this. I love Billy Eichner. I thought, you know, oh man, I'm gonna have to give this like 1 teacup. I'm sorry. I couldn't get into it. I could not get in. Literally, I just could not get into it. And I wanted to leave halfway through the film. Bible, like, not it. I wanted to leave half of the, but I was just like, maybe there's a turnaround. Maybe there's a twist. Maybe it gets better. And to me, it just doesn't. It's not for me. Like, I really, really loved Fire Island. Fire Island was way better for a gay rom-com than this. And Fire Island wasn't even in it wasn't even in the theaters. It was on Hulu. This should have been on Hulu. Fire Island should have been in the theaters. And all of my queer brothers and sisters want, you know, it's great to support this, you know, but like, this was a bad start. This was just a bad start, and I'm trying my best not to yuck anybody's yum. I really am. If you enjoyed this movie, I'm glad you did, but this wasn't the one. So that was my Matcha movie review, and let me know if you saw these 2 and give me your thoughts and opinions on them. But yeah. So to close out in today's episode, we are going to read the quote of the week. Oh yes. All right, and the quote of the week is by none other than my idol, Miss Lady Gaga. And she says, I feel like if you're a really good human being, you can try to find something beautiful in every single person, no matter what. And that was by Miss Lady Gaga. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Sorry it was a bit short today. I was busy doing a lot of crazy things, but make sure to like, comment, and share, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, make sure to click that notification bell so you get news on when we upload, which is Wednesdays. But overall, if you like what you see and you want to become a Vamizer, head over to my website, vamilomusic.com. Anything and everything is on there about me except my birth certificate or social security number. But I will catch you all in the next video. Mwah! Ciao.
Feeling free, I'm feeling young. I know we're having fun, soaking all up all the sun. Been in town about a month. Don't think I'm ready to leave this peace and all this love.